You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Qwerpline this week is brought to you by Satin Cat and Hat in Latin, a brand new holiday tradition for the Feast of Corpus Christi. Kick that elf off your shelf for this fine feline this Trinity Sunday. Satin Cat and Hat in Latin. It's the rage in Manhattan.
Good morning, Innsbruck. Welcome to Qwerpline. Big G Money here with A-Train. How's it going, Alex?
I'm mad as hell, but I'm in group for it.
That's really good to hear. One day at a time.
Don't tell me what to do.
I will now de-escalate. Hopefully everyone out there is having a great day in beautiful Innsbruck, Thurpston County in miniature.
What on earth?
I know we're a small town, but...
Look, the Innsbruck Tourism Board saw what Maryland was doing and thought it was a good idea.
Monkey see, monkey do.
And now the news. We have a new progress update from the Secret Pipesman on construction of the Richard Thurpson Memorial Statue.
Oh, yeah?
A small colony of brown thrums have moved into the hollow right shin of the statue.
What, our right or his right?
Well, it's our left, but it's your right if you're facing the radio.
Clear as mud, Graham.
Point being, due to the brown thrum's conservation status within Innsbruck, the Department of the Environment has forced the Pipesman to put construction on hold.
Is there anything in the left shin?
Rainwater and spiders.
Isn't that a Midnight Sun album? Fans
of Junior Sideball Little League should keep an eye out this weekend for the finals of the small ball tournament between Jack Plank's Ham Fighters and the Dragon's Landing Top Loaders.
Well, the Ham Fighters are the returning champions, but my money's on the Top Loaders.
A reminder that small ball betting is prohibited.
Aldersman.
For most people, after the game there will be a barbecue with orange drink and fundraising for next year's season and new mouthguards.
This year's refurbished mouthguards brought to you by Gill's Grills. Gill's Grills, all up in your face.
And now it's time for the arts with QWRP art correspondent Edith Slump. How's it going, Edith?
I'm so excited to be here, Graham.
What do you have for us this week, Edith?
Well, Graham, as summer approaches, it's vacation season, and I know a lot of people are interested in picking up some new skills and trying out new fun activities to bring some zest into their life. So this week, in a special edition of Edith's Book Club, I'm reviewing a series of books by local authors telling you how to do a bunch of new exciting things.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
First up, we have Macrame for Spiritual Healing by local author and self-styled bee mother Lorna Schlitzwhistle.
Someone published her?
Well, it's self-published, Alex. If you've got a lot of spare time and a lot of spare yarn, there's no better way to decorate your house with a variety of owl wall hangings, plant hangers, and of course, macrame beehive cozies than Lorna's book. I'm not much of one for these hands-on crafts myself, but Lorna's instructions were easy to follow and clear, and at the end of it I even was able to make myself a macrame nightgown.
That sounds so itchy.
I think the real joy comes in the creation and not the actual finished product. For those not into intimates, there's a variety of smaller home decorative projects that you can make. There's patterns for dream catchers in various sizes, router scarves, and modem cardigans.
Who puts a cardigan on a modem?
Lorna Schlitzwhistle.
What if I'm not into handicrafts?
If you're looking for something to amuse your children, 1001 Things for Busy Kids by local entrepreneur Ball Hinckley is lots of fun.
How busy does the book suggest we make these children?
This book will occupy even the most precocious and troublesome child.
Do you have any recommendations from the book?
Well, Alex, even though I like to think that I have the heart of a child, I know that I am not, in fact, a child, but my niece Myrtle is, so we decided to try one of Ball Hinckley's activities together.
And what was it?
Although Myrtle was quite interested in it, we opted not to follow through on his recipes for found perfume, just because ambergris is not something you find lying around just anywhere. However, we did enjoy trying out some of the orienteering tips. Although I do have to say, if you're buying this book and you're not in Innsbruck, perhaps you're one of our listeners in Lesser Miami, this book may only have limited use to you, as most of the orienteering maps are of Innsbruck, and in fact, all of them are of Ball Hinckley's backyard, which is not accessible due to a huge variety of no trespassing signs he's put up.
How did Myrtle enjoy the book?
We ended up in the East Sumpacres culvert grid, which she described as smelly.
Neat.
Well, Graham, she is 6. Her vocabulary is not extensive yet.
So, what if I don't want to break into Ball Hinckley's backyard?
Then perhaps you would like to stay home and experience a taste of India.
That actually sounds alright.
The last book I have for you this week is called 50 Fiery Curries, A Beginner's Guide to a Taste Explosion.
Sounds spicy.
All puns aside, Graham, There's a variety of spice levels in these recipes. There's also a handy infographic that ranges from 3 hot peppers to maybe you better call the Innsbruck Municipal Hospital and let them know you'll be around in a few hours.
What does that symbol look like?
A burning gurney.
Wait, the spice chart starts at 3 peppers?
Well, the book is called 50 Fiery Curries, not 50 Curries for Wimps.
Did you try anything from the book? Did you have a favorite?
Oh, I've tried everything in this book several times. My favorite's definitely the Sri Lankan weeping curry. That's a 9 pepper on the scale, by the way.
I'm sure I'm going to regret asking this, but why is it called the Weeping Curry?
It's actually a very sad Sri Lankan folktale about a drowned horse. It's also immensely spicy. It's based on a very sad Sri Lankan folktale about a drowned horse. It's also immensely spicy.
Well, that sounds intense. Thanks, Edith, for another edition of the Book Club. Where can people find these books?
All these books are available at the Novel Hovel and online, but if you come down to the Novel Hovel, I'll be there this weekend signing copies of 50 Fiery Curries by Edith Slump.
Hold up, you wrote 50 Fiery Curries?
What can I say? My tongue sings for flavor.
And your heart weeps for horses.
I'm more of a cat person.
Terrific. Anything else in the arts this week, Edith?
No.
Thanks, Edith. And now, speaking of things with 9 lives, it's time to go to Richter Hammock Slam up in the QWRP Traffic Wopter. How are things looking up there this morning, Richter?
Learn to use your turn signal, you ignorant clod! Hello, Graham. I am currently in the middle of traffic on Highway 2, trying to make my way into the traffic quopter.
Well, there's a switch.
You are hours late for work, Richter.
Yes, if only there was some way that we could get information to drivers about possible traffic jams before they got in their cars.
I have never had a cluster headache come on this fast.
I can see traffic is backed up all the way towards the clandestine Cloverleaf. Looks like there may have been some sort of a pile-up there. I wish someone had told me to take exit 72 a couple miles back. That would have allowed me to take an alternate route to work, thus saving immense amounts of time. This is incredibly frustrating, Graham.
Is there any other traffic information you could give us, Richter?
No, Graham, I'm completely incapable of giving you traffic information right now, with all of these assholes zooming past in the southbound lane, making me so mad. If only there was some way I could get a higher vantage point to see exactly what's going on. Hang on, I'm gonna go climb up onto the back of that big rig trailer in front of me to see if I can find out what exactly is happening. I'll report back when I know when I'll be in. Back to you, Graham.
Thank you, Richter. We will not be following up with Richter later in the hour.
Where's the Tylenol?
Well, I don't think this is going to help your headache, Alex, but it's time to go now to our summer intern, Derek,
Aneurysm.
who is down at Weiners, who are celebrating their 60th anniversary. How's it going, Derek?
Guys, they're having an amazing deal. I'm going to get so stuffed full of wieners.
Derek, please.
Yeah, I was going to take 2 at once, but I had to put one down so I could hold the microphone.
Derek, can you please stop sticking wieners into yourself long enough to finish this remote?
I'll see what I can do. I'm down here at the Wiener Czar, which has been in Innsbruck for like forever.
It's the 60th anniversary, Derek.
Anniversary of what?
Being open.
No, they close every night at 11.
Who are you interviewing?
I'm here with the day manager of Wiener Czar. What is your name?
My name is False Dimitri the Ninth.
Really? You look like more of a Sarah.
My friends call me Kaylee.
Then I was wrong.
Yeah, it's like a family name. It's so lame. But it's like tradition in the Ivanovich family. Just like this stupid restaurant.
So, Kaylee, have you worked here for all 60 years?
It feels like it, but no.
Okay then. Tell me about your family's wieners.
It's so lame. When my grandfather moved to Innsbruck, he set up a hot dog stand to catch the drunks coming out of the town hall. And then it got really popular, so he made a restaurant, and now we all have to work here, and it sucks, and I smell like wieners. And at school, they're like, hey, it's Kaylee the Wiener Girl. Oh, it's the worst.
What an enchanting nickname. My notes say this is Innsbruck's first fast food restaurant.
I guess. We're not that fast. Like, if you want fast food, I would go to Burger Baron. Also, if we've had, like, a lot of safety meetings in a day, everybody's really slow.
Safety is so important when preparing food.
So you, work at the radio station? That seems way cooler than managing the Weiners are.
Yeah, it's amazing. They give me a pass so I can get into the town hall anytime I want.
Really? I've always wanted to go into the town hall, but I'm only 16, and my cousin's false ID thing totally didn't work. I can't believe I gave him $60.
I think everybody should see the town hall. Why don't I take you there sometime?
Derek, the Weiners are.
Is he about to land another date? What's his secret?
Well, he's 19.
And he's, surprisingly cut.
Oh no, I got cut? I need to go have a safety meeting.
Wait, Ms. False Dimitri, you can hear us?
Yeah, my dad always makes us keep it on QWRP in the restaurant, and it sucks. I want to listen to Julesburg 101 The Mix.
Caller, please turn your radio down.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm day manager.
I can't find the Band-Aids, but we can look after that later. Look, before we go over to the town hall, I need you to finish, so can you tell me more about your wieners?
Okay, well, we have a special on this week. There's a new hot dog called the Rasputin. It's stabbed 18 times and pumped full of drugs. My dad thinks that's hilarious, and I don't get it.
Why was it stabbed full of drugs?
Because we use really cheap meat, and it's full of hormones.
Well, my favorite is still the false Dimitri.
Hi.
Yeah, piled high with onions and layered with Russian dressing.
You're kinky.
I think my headache is turning into brain damage.
Well, there you have it, Graham and Alex. Wieners are celebrating 60 whole wieners. Once we are finished our safety meeting, I'm going to go to the town hall.
Sweet.
Back to you, Graham.
Alex?
Yep.
I need you to be straight with me. What the just happened?
I can't see.
Well, Derek doesn't seem to understand the youth slang of safety meeting, and that girl's going to try to tempt him with drugs.
Why are you still here?
Well, I wasn't planning to, but I caught the interview on my way out, and I was surprised as you are that Derek's got game. Although I feel Kaylee's going to be really disappointed when she shows up at a town council meeting.
Well, it is spring and love is in the air in Innsbruck, I guess. That brings us up to the break. When we come back, Father's Day is coming up, and it's time for the annual Dads and Lads Fishing Derby at Lake Indian Name.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to change that.
Yeah, Lake Indian Name, of course, named for one of Innsbruck's first settlers. But, his name was Anesh. It's not even that hard to pronounce or spell.
I know. It's on the list.
And today's update on Hands Across Innsbruck, he's still going.
Go get him, Hands.
Stick around, more Qwerpline after this.
You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Thanks again to our sponsor, Satin, Cat, and Hat in Latin, a brand new holiday tradition for the Feast of Corpus Christi. Kick that elf off your shelf with this fine feline this Trinity Sunday. Satin, Cat, and Hat in Latin fits in a flat tin.